In the Song Dynasty, tea culture was huge. People weren't just drinking tea, they were celebrating it, turning tea gatherings into a real art form. And alongside the tea, you'd find these amazing little snacks. These tea snacks weren't just regular desserts. They were crafted with such care and precision that they became almost like miniature works of art. You'd have pastries, rice cakes, and all sorts of sweets, often shaped like flowers, birds, or even insects, which echoed the song literati's obsession with elegance and natural beauty. Now, something similar was happening with wedding cakes. These were given out during celebrations, especially weddings, and just like the tea snacks, they were designed to look beautiful. Think of flaky pastries or rice cakes, all symbolizing happiness, harmony, and good fortune. They weren't just food, they were meant to express deeper cultural meanings, like wishing the newlyweds joy and prosperity. What's really interesting is how these tea snacks and wedding cakes tie into the art world of the time, especially ink painting, which was another passion of the Song literati. If you've ever seen Song Dynasty ink paintings, you know they're all about capturing the essence of nature. Landscapes, flowers, birds, all done in this flowing, delicate style with soft lines and clever use of blank space. The goal wasn't just to depict nature, but to reflect its inner beauty and spirit. Now, when you think about how the tea snacks and wedding cakes were crafted, you start to see a connection. Just like the paintings, these treats were designed with natural forms in mind. A tea pastry might be shaped like a plum blossom or a butterfly. There's this shared artistic impulse to capture the beauty of the natural world, whether on a plate or on a canvas. Both reflected the same love of elegance and refinement that dominated song culture. These connections weren't just theoretical either. At gatherings of scholars and artists, these worlds came together. Imagine a group of literati sitting around sipping tea, discussing poetry, and admiring paintings. And there on the table, you'd have these beautifully crafted snacks that mirrored the same natural themes being discussed in the art. It was all about creating this atmosphere of elegance, where the food, the tea, and the art all blended into a unified expression of cultured life. Another thing that ties them all together is the deep appreciation for nature. Ink painters of the Song Dynasty often focused on natural subjects, landscapes, animals, plants, and tried to capture their essence in an almost spiritual way. Meanwhile, the shapes and designs of tea snacks and wedding cakes often imitated those same natural forms, from flowers to animals. It's this shared reverence for the beauty of the natural world that really links the two together. But it wasn't just about appearances. There was also a deeper cultural and spiritual connection. In the Song Dynasty, people used art and food to express their values, things like harmony, beauty, and a love of life. A painting might evoke a sense of peace and contemplation, just as a wedding cake could symbolize happiness and good fortune. Both were reflections of the same deeper values, showing how the Song people found ways to elevate the everyday into something meaningful and beautiful. So when we think about tea snacks, wedding cakes, and ink painting in the Song Dynasty, what we're really seeing is this shared cultural pursuit of refinement and natural beauty. Whether it's through a brushstroke or a carefully shaped pastry, both art forms reflect a common desire to celebrate life, nature, and the beauty of the world around them.